Hello guys, Lemon72 here with a really interesting yet debatable topic. Today we're going to be talking about the possible connection between Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts 3. Notice how I say possible, as we will come back to that later in the video. A few days ago there was another interview that came up with the series director Tetsuya Nomura where he made a few comments regarding Kingdom Hearts 3 and the mobile title Union Cross that I'm sure some of us fans have wanted to know for a long time. For example, he said that for Kingdom Hearts 3, the story of Union Cross will not be completed and that not everything will be answered in Kingdom Hearts 3. First, let's take the first half of this statement and lead into the second one. Many people seem to be confused by this statement and or have their own interpretation of Nomura's words here, as I also do. Here's my opinion. I believe that Kingdom Hearts Key, yes, Kingdom Hearts Key, not Union Cross, but the beginning of it all, Kingdom Hearts Browser Key, was a sort of foundation for the series to go on and continue past Kingdom Hearts 3. As we all might know, since Kingdom Hearts 3 is the end of the Dark Seeker saga, the end of all the setup from every other previous game, Kingdom Hearts 1, Rechain, KH2, Birth by Sleep, etc, etc. If you noticed, I don't believe, and I could be wrong here, that the mobile titles were confirmed to be Xehanort Saga games, like the others were. It also stands to reason that this explains the fact that it was previously said that you won't have to play every single game in order to understand the story of Kingdom Hearts 3, as he is possibly referring to Kingdom Hearts Key since Back Cover, the movie that was included in the 2.8 collection, basically gave fans the entire story of what Key was without them having to go play the browser mobile title. It was also confirmed a while ago that the Master of Masters won't be making any type of appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3, if you guys remember that interview, so that also supports this as well. Kingdom Hearts Key has just small pieces that are connected to the main story games like Xehanort's Keyblade, Kingdom Hearts itself, and of course, time travel. And again, this was all put into back cover for people to see. I had said this previously in another video. People were angry that Kingdom Hearts Key back cover wasn't put into the collection to answer previous questions from the browser and mobile title, but in fact back cover was made in order to retell the Key story with a little more fleshing out of the characters involved. If we move to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, almost all, if not everything from original Key was pushed to the back to make room for this new story and new, I use new with a grain of salt here, characters for the game. All in all, I kind of view the mobile title in the following way, since Nomura himself said that Union Cross was the second season to Kingdom Hearts Key and Unchained Key. I feel like Kingdom Hearts Key has its own story, its own thing, while I view Kingdom Hearts Union Cross to be another. All the while, they are basically the same story, but with Union Cross being a sort of continuation for original Key. Kingdom Hearts Key set up for the original foretellers, a negative force, Kingdom Hearts itself, ephemera, time travel, etc., while Union Cross focuses on what happens after, really revolving around ephemera, Skuld, Ventus, Brain, and Lorium. It's just, in my head, they are two very different things, and with Nomura going out of his way to only include original Key aspects to the main series, as well as back cover, that only really further enforces that theory for me. Now for the second part of that statement. Again, it seems many people may have taken this the wrong way. Nomura goes on to say not everything will be completely covered in Kingdom Hearts 3. That tells certain people, oh man, all my questions for the main story games, the Dark Seeker saga, won't be answered in Kingdom Hearts 3. But that doesn't make any sense if you think about it. Nomura has gone on to say multiple times, and us as the fandom know, that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the absolute end for the Dark Seeker saga. So it stands to reason, at least in my head, that any and all questions that you still have should be answered in Kingdom Hearts 3 regarding the Dark Seeker saga, nothing else. If it's questions that you got from original Key, Unchained Key, or Union Cross, that was already confirmed that it wouldn't be completed in Kingdom Hearts 3, so there shouldn't be any misunderstandings here. I used to always tell people that we should wait until Kingdom Hearts 3 before jumping to conclusions, as a lot of people don't want Union Cross to be really involved with Kingdom Hearts 3 at all, and I certainly used to be one of those people, but now, with how I view it to be, it's not so bad. Let me explain. Let's take a trip back to when we were all excited and hyped about the updates original Browser Key was getting. We loved the story, all of the mystery behind it and whatnot, the tease that Maleficent said some things that hinted that the main story was connected, at least sort of, to Browser Key. I remember almost everyone flipped out when they saw that, and it was in a good way. All the theories I would see on YouTube and from friends just made me fall in love with the story of Browser Key. It was very, very interesting. Now remember how I said that I view Union Cross to be its own thing from Browser Key / back cover? This is really where that shines. Almost everyone was okay with the story of Browser Key having some type of impact on the main story, having small pieces being connected back and forth. And let's be honest, has that really changed at all? Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, in my eyes, has no real place to be mainly in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm sure a lot of you agree with that, seeing things like Ventus being there and what seems to be Marluxia's somebody, and him possibly being a Keyblade wielder, and all these other outside forces that really just seem like Nomura is trying to explain past characters of the series and give them backstory through a mobile title. Now that is a problem, but as Kingdom Hearts 3 has not come out yet, and from what we have been told and shown so far, shout out to back cover, the series has only really focused on itself in little pieces from Browser Key, may I remind you we all loved when it was being updated. I don't know about all of you, but this following statement is how I feel. I don't mind Union Cross. If it wants to be its own separate thing from Kingdom Hearts 3, I will be at my happiest. I'm not saying Union Cross doesn't deserve to be its own thing, since I do view them to be different things, but also as one story, and since I see Key to really have been a foundation for future games, I would rather they stick to that. If you want some Union Cross stuff to be in Kingdom Hearts 4 or what have you, that is perfectly fine with me, because at that point, it's not messing with the big climactic ending to the only saga we have ever known for Kingdom Hearts. Not to mention, if Nomura can weave it in to where it makes sense, and the games are really about whatever Union Cross stuff he wants it to be about, I don't see many people having too many problems with that. I see the future games having their own type of plot, but at the same time resolving any Key, Unchained Key, Union Cross stuff. That's all I can really hope for at this point, since everyone's main concern is it having a big effect on Kingdom Hearts 3 specifically. So going back to what Nomura said that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, the whole Union Cross won't be completed in KH3 thing, it should make a bit more sense if what I'm saying is correct. I do believe Union Cross will resolve itself, I just don't know how Nomura plans to work it out to future console games, since it started on mobile. I guess you could say that Key was set up for Kingdom Hearts 3, while Union Cross is set up for what's after it. Also, if you look at the timing where we are with Union Cross and how it's really just begun, and with how Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out next year, that really further supports that. At the very least, in my head, I really don't have any worries about them tackling Union Cross in Kingdom Hearts 3. Not much anyway. This makes me a lot more confident that all important things we need to know will be in Kingdom Hearts 3, since before I was starting to believe Union Cross things were going to be in KH3. That's not the case, and tells me that since we don't have to jam-pack all that extra baggage in the game, it leaves more room for previous aspects of the series that aren't really fleshed out. Regardless though, what do you guys think about all of this? To what degree, if any, do you think Union Cross, not Original Key, but Union Cross will have on Kingdom Hearts 3? Also, I just want to know in general if you agree or disagree, and why, since everyone seems to have an opinion on this. I really wanted to get this out there to try and explain how I believe Nomura is going about this, since it can be very confusing if you don't sit down and think about it or given some insight by someone else. I am very interested in what you guys have to say, so leave any comments down below so we can talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A like on it would be extremely appreciated, and if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. More videos coming out in the near future. It's been Limit, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and if you aren't already, follow me on Twitch. I'm starting to stream a lot more as we're going through the entire Kingdom Hearts series for nostalgia purposes. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Limit, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.